let's talk about day 3 of Ludicon, a board game convention in Montreal. Welcome to Brains on Games. I'm Dr. Brian McDonald. In this episode, we're going to talk about the final day of Ludicon. We're wrapping things up, and it's just you and me today, chat, because with all of the board games and people traveling around and heading back home, I wasn't able to find anybody who had time to come and meet with me today. So it's just us today to talk about the final day. I got to play a lot of pre-release prototypes today, actually. One is nearing completion, and it's expected to come to Kickstarter in the next several months, actually. Sometime early 2025, I think, is the plan. A game called Broken Fate. Now, this is a game where you've got standees with numbers on them. The numbers indicate the strength of that unit, and some of those numbers have powers or abilities that are associated with them. One of them is a bomb that can blow up everything that's around it. But it's a game where you're moving pieces across the board. Neither player knows the numbers on the other player's pieces. It's like Stratego style. But I think what elevates Broken Fate is that there's this energy management system. You're going to get 3 energy each turn, moving and attacking and using abilities. Those take 2 energy, and you can have a maximum of 10. So you can save up your energy and then do everything all at once. So you can play a waiting game in that one, and it is all about timing. You're trying to get one of your pieces into your opponent's base. Right at the end of the night, I did play 2 prototypes, and the first was actually by Chris Monroe, who I talked to on day 1. We played his game with the tree with the magnetic acorns on it, Nut Stash. This time around, it's a game called Whiskey Diskey, where over 4 rounds, you're stealing hidden cards from other players, trying to collect sets of whiskey bottles with the same age or the same brand in order to earn the most points for your bar. So it's set collection, but all of the cards are hidden. So it's quite an interesting, you need to have a good memory and remember what's what, and there's very limited communication about each player's hand. I just left a playtest of an early in development game called currently Software Developer, where you're all playing as a software development team. This was a social deduction game where some of the players are slackers. They're not really trying to sabotage the company too much, but they're trying to do the least work possible, and they're going to earn points by how many cards are left in their hand because they didn't spend them on doing work for the rest of the team. The rest of the group are overachievers who want things to go more smoothly and make sure that the company does not go under before the end of the game. Finally, I played a beauty of a game that I think just wrapped up its Kickstarter campaign not too long ago. This is a game that's going to be coming to retail in the new year, a gorgeous game called Gems of Iridescia. And what a clever game it is. It's a game with a market where you can mine gems and sell them. It's very clever with a dynamic market. There's exploration of a map, and you're trying to earn points to collect sets of gems that will allow you to rebuild relics or artifacts from the past. So you earn victory points, royalty points they're called in this game, by doing that. But the pieces are gorgeous. The artwork is gorgeous. The meeples they're screen printed, but they have a different front and a back, so you're facing up the hill as you go up the mountain and do your mining. So very clever game and a lot of fun, and it was nice to be taught by the designer of that one. Hopefully I'm going to get to talk more about Gems of Iridescia in the future. I think in January I was talking to the designer about maybe getting a review copy so that I can show all of you what that game is all about. But I've got to run because I have dinner reservations, honestly, so I'm running out of the final day of Ludicon 2024. Thanks for joining me. I've really enjoyed my time this weekend. Boy, board game conventions are fun, and I met a lot of board gamers today. In fact, I played Gems of Iridescia with all of my opponents were from Europe. So I played with 2 folks from France, and 1 person was from Norway, and they've moved to Canada to do some work. So I got to meet a lot of people from all over the place at this convention. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section below the video. You can email me at brian@brainsongames.ca. Brainsongames.ca is the website. That's where future episodes will go. Previous ones are already up there. Brains on Games is the X handle and the Facebook page and the Instagram feed, so we're all over the place. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to be notified of future ones, you can head on over to YouTube and click that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time.